The second model is inchworming, and it invokes a flexible element which is present within the DNA polymerase, and it allows a module at the front of the enzyme to and that module contains the active site, and it allows that module to move downstream, synthesizing a short transcript. It allows that module to move downstream, synthesize short transcript before aborting and retracting to the main body of the enzyme, still at the promoter. So the main body still lies at the promoter. It remains at the promoter site. It contains a flexible element, and which allows the front module, and this front module contains the active site. It allows it to move and then retract back to its original, and the main body of the polymerase remains at the site. This is main body, and this module contains the active site. So in between these two here, that inchworming, and it moves forward, it synthesizes this small transcript and then moves back to its main body. So this is inchworming model. The third model is the scrunching model, and it proposes that DNA downstream from the stationary promoter bound polymerase is unwound and pulled into the enzyme. The DNA thus accumulated within the enzyme structure and is accommodated as a single-stranded bulges inside the enzyme structure. So here you can see this is the whole enzyme, and the DNA is pulled into the structure, and here you can see the single-stranded bulges which are accommodated inside the enzymes. It is now believed that the third model, which is a scrunching model, it reflects what actually happens. The experiments have shown that during initial transcription, the polymerase remains stationary on the promoter, unwinds the downstream DNA, and pulls that DNA into itself. Only the scrunching model is consistent with the results of these experiments.